Hi, is your N8N self-hosted instance leaking business data? You probably chose self-hosted N8N because it's cheaper and you can keep full control of your data. But if you miss these 5 critical settings, your N8N instance could have a wide data breaches. At the end, I'll also tell you how to get a list of 30 important N8N settings which most of the admins miss. N8N has actually changed the AI automation landscape, mainly because of the low barrier. It's open source. It's an amazing community sharing the community nodes, custom templates that come with it. But this also comes with a risk: malicious code, unverified workflows, and even accidental leaks. I work in cybersecurity, building secure and practical AI automation systems. Let me walk through what you need to do to lock down. With a cloud-hosted version of N8N, most of these risks are handled for you. But when you self-host it, you got to configure these security by yourself. Here are the 5 most important things to look at. First one is N8N encryption key. Set this to a randomly generated string. This encrypts the passwords, API tokens, and other sensitive credentials in your database. Don't rely on the default system because this would actually create a big risk, especially for multi-instance setups or in productions, and also when you enable workers queue. So just make sure that you generate a random key and assign it to this variable. The next one is N8N block env access in node. So make sure you set this to true. Without this, the code nodes can actually read your database passwords, API keys, and system configs. One malicious workflow and your whole system is compromised with all your API keys, which might have database passwords. The third one is similar to the previous one, which is N8N block file access to N8N files. This is by default set to true. Having said that, double check and make sure if you do need access to a particular file or folder, you can actually set N8N restrict file access to with what you want. The fourth one is N8N git node disable bear repos. Set this to true. It blocks the git node from handling bear git repos. Bear repos contain only the git data, not any actual files. Attackers actually use this to bypass the file system protections and steal the data through git-based attacks. The last one, which is a very important one, is nodes exclude. Set this to unsafe nodes like execute command, or most of the people may not use this. So make sure you kind of set this exclude to these nodes. Take a screenshot of these 5 critical settings. There are 30 more environment settings you will need to review and lock down. Just comment secure N8N and I'll send you the list of these 30 settings to reduce your attack surface of your self-hosted N8N. If you found this content helpful, share it with someone you know would benefit. Thank you.